कुछ लग और बंग करना
Recent times, it's been magnificent at the end. Dropped down from number 3, he's become a late overs marauder. Duffy comes back, 2 overs for 35 so far. Well, dare to believe, that's the thing. Talking about getting 2 in an over, then you get 3. So it was certainly on for Sky to do this. There's the beauty of this venue compared to Wankiti, where Bethel got England very close, because the boundary size that allows this sort of thing to happen, so much bigger in a pocket like that. Excellent.
It's a tricky feeling for a middle order batter at this stage, because it's easy to say just come and get going, but the fact that 3 wickets are followed in 1 over, you're almost second guessing yourself. So probably we'll see Tilak Verma take a couple of balls. Hardik has already done that, so it's Hardik's turn to keep going when he gets his opportunity.
Oh, that might have gone straight through his hands. I just hope he's not hurt, Finn Allen. That was hit very, very hard. Not that it might have been another wicket.
He's got a bit of taping on his hand as well, low to his left. It's not a good sign, but he's okay. He's still on the field, just walking to short fine leg, which tells you it's probably an old bruise that's flared up.
He should have got it, shouldn't he? Every night of the week, Harsha, you'll be saying, oh, it is, it's niggly. That did hit him on that bad thumb.
Immediately as a middle order batter, you need to think, what's a 245, and then approach it with how many boundaries you need.
Just thinking down the track here, DK. Think about Finn Allen. You know about hand injuries. Just think that's strapped up massively, and then you've got to open the batting as well.
Yeah, absolutely. The adrenaline will help you to obviously get past the feeling of pain a little bit, but probably you'll have to take a painkiller as well.
In the middle of a storm, it's a little drought. Last 9 balls, only 4 runs and 3 wickets. Couple more runs. Might go all the way. Now it's pulled back in. They've been good on the ground. In New Zealand, they keep it down to 2. It's amazing how this happens so often in 2020 cricket. All around the globe, and these guys are playing every calendar month. It is just outstanding when you guys are going hell for leather. The top 3 got runs. All of a sudden, you lose 2 or 3 in an over, and the momentum shift happens. Doesn't mean you don't win the game or whatever, but it's just fascinating how often this happens. Often with the drink spray thrown in there.
In a game like this, I'd rather have the quiet period very late in the game than very early. So I think India's obviously done so well to get to the position they are. 210 for 4 in 17 overs, just under it. They'd do anything to say okay to that.
I think if you said that at the toss, you'd take it every night of the week.
There's Rohit Sharma, MS Dhoni, Jay Shah. Rohit Sharma not having happy memories, I'm sure, of the same ground a couple of years ago, but he'd be so happy looking at this Indian team do this tonight.
India need a finishing kick though. They're like the distance runner who runs out of steam. 2-1-1 for 4.
Whenever I ate ice cream, I would feel a sharp sensation in my teeth. Then my dentist told me that this is sensitivity caused by exposed nerves. That's why Sensodyne.
Sensodyne goes into the teeth and calms the nerves.
Sensodyne works.
Bisque Farm Top Gold. इतना cheesy कि बांटने को जी ना करे.
I reckon, Harsha, this over is going to be a huge over. But this is where Hardik and Tilak will unleash without having any doubts whatsoever. They'll back their shots. They'll try and go as big as they can.
I just got the feeling a couple of times that Hardik was probably trying to hit the ball too hard.
If you do see how New Zealand have gone about things today, have a look at this. Their slower ones, 14 balls they've bowled. 4 have been wide, so 14 of whatever has been bowled has gone for 42 runs. They've trusted their slower ones so much and they've gone up plenty. And when they actually have bowled on length, there's not too much that's happened in the new ball. They went too early to the slow balls tonight.
On a hat-trick, Jimmy Neesham. Can the runs stay down? New Zealand say 230. Can we keep them down to 230 maybe? Can they dream?
Have a look at that first over, Harsha. Brand new ball with a good upright seam. He's just hit length. And there's not much the batter has done there. But soon after, they've gone to slow one so early and given it away in a platter to India. They're going to look at this and go, why did we do this?
Well, way too early, too often. But someone like Henry, such a good length. Saying about the 6 metre length and the test match length. Bowled the first one, should have bowled the third one. Backed themselves a bit. What you said, courage or a bit of confidence to do that in a final situation with a new ball.
Hardik Pandya is not finding his rhythm here. He's batted 8 balls justified, not a boundary yet. He knows boundary is the currency right now. At this stage of the game, he needs to go for as many boundaries as he can. And be rest assured, Tilak will be trying to hit a boundary every time he plays the ball as well. Maybe a pull shot or on the leg side is what I think it's going to be.
Having an off pole ripping out of the ground. Tell you what, we've got 2 batters in there, both of whom the bat speed is there, but the timing isn't. I just wonder if they're trying to hit too hard. And India have gotten 213. It is in spite of some excellent ground fielding by New Zealand.
Again, a lovely catch, 2 great catches, and Tim Seifert's catch. I'm sure that'll go unnoticed a little bit. That was a very good attempt as well.
How can it, DK, with a keeper in the commentary box? How can it? Gold. Once again, he's gone for 2 here. They'll get it quite easy. Surely not a 3. Do you know that 3s exist in the T20 game?
No,
Danny?
no, they've sold those. They've gone out of fashion. But Wise being a bit cheeky and facetious with that one, and I yelled out about just a little bit about knocking the off pole out. When you knew he's probably going to bowl a slow one. But I just think he bowls a good Yorker, doesn't he? He gets a good Yorker and he bowls a scrambled seam one. You get it in the block hole. Very adept at it, very good at it. Now that we've moved into that stage of the final overs.
Dragging him back to New Zealand. There's a fielder there. No, he almost got there. A boundary after 16 balls. And it almost wasn't. Because there's a man called Glenn Phillips who doesn't believe there's a ball there that he cannot get to.
The moment he hit it, he thought he was gone for all money. That's because this man on screen almost got to it. Hardik Pandya has looked to probably hit the ball so hard and into Sabarmati River. At times he's losing shape here. Being supported.
The phone booth there. He jumped into it, threw on his suit, and got the cape out to Phillips. Nearly.
He's normally a fantastic timer of the ball. He took this Grisham over. Finds the fielder again. All of a sudden, they're about 15 on the ground. 9 off at 2:20 for 4 with 2 to play. Last 3 overs, 17. Brilliant. With most people, that was a safe boundary. Most of us just would have waved that goodbye. Over number 16. 3 wickets in that over, and India haven't really recovered after that.
Hardik Pandya, that's the spray to make sure that the glove sticks onto the bat quite nicely and doesn't lose grip. So far, Hardik has had no grip with his batting whatsoever. He's not timed many a ball. He needs a slightly heavier bat. That's what he's gone to. The previous one wasn't working well for him.
No, I've been cheeky here, but because you played in this modern era, did you ever do this? Spraying on the gripper?
You can spray it on the grip or on the palms of your hands. Either way you could go, but it definitely does help.
Why would you even ask, Danny? Now, has it worked? It has. Whatever it was that he needed, he's gripped that bat well enough.
You ask Hardik Pandya and he'll tell you he probably didn't time it as well as he would have liked. The inner half of the bat just about carrying. Hardik hasn't still got his rhythm tonight. And when he gets it, we know what he can do. The question is, can he?
He's 18 of 12. Now, we've got a man coming in from deep point, so you've got deep mid-wicket, deep backward square, long gone, then 2 out on the off. Straight up. This should be taken. Inside the circle. Then it's taken. One more goes down for India. It wasn't to be today for Hardik. He looked a little lost. He looked like he was playing a part in a play he hadn't rehearsed.
Yeah, well said, Harsh. He didn't come out early. Skipper said, yeah, you can go in at 4. Kudos to the Kiwis coming back after Neesham's heroics. 3 wickets and 1 over. Really has halted proceedings. They were looking at 260 odd down the barrel. With Hardik out of here, he's gobbled up 13 balls for 18. He's out of here at 226 for 5 now.
Shivam Dube comes in. It's interesting, every time you see a scorecard in a big game, you see there's a contribution from Shivam Dube. I think he might be needed with the ball as well, but at the moment, he's got bat in hand with 10 balls. Can India get 20 of these 10? Can New Zealand keep them down to even 235? Henry's got a wicket now. 1 for 44. Shivam Dube in strike.
A night when Hardik Pandya just couldn't get going. The slow bumper has been a nemesis for him. This one bouncing on him a bit too much, and he's looking to hit it over long off, almost an impossible shot. But must say, the slow balls that didn't work with the newer ball is definitely working in the last 5 overs. They've bowled plenty of slow ones, 7 to be precise, and every one of them haven't gone for a boundary, which tells you that the slow ball, when the ball is old, seems to be working much better.
And another. 8 of this over.
Matt Henry is someone who loves his slow bounces at the death. Bowls it 42% of the time.
just a single. New Zealand are knocking on the door, but has the horse bolted?
You never know, Harsha. India got 256 or 254, if I'm right, last game.
Now, how many of these languages does DK speak? All the languages that this World Cup is being beamed out into. One more in the air, but this will fall short. And they'll come back for two. Stroke play not easy now. 11 of the over though, with one left. India 231 for 5.
Another mistimed shot here. Another slower one from Matt Henry. Luckily for Tilak Verma, just falling in between fielders. New Zealand have found a way to stay in this game now.
Last 24 balls, 28 for 4. It tells us where our game has gone. That with a score of 231 for 5, DK thinks there's an opportunity. Just tells you, you never know what is enough. And especially New Zealand, you saw them play against South Africa. Ben Allen made 100 of 33 balls. It begs the question again to the two of you. How much is ever enough?
It's an interesting ground, this, because of the short, the bigger side boundary. The slow bouncers generally tend to work very well. I remember in the IPL finals as well, plenty of that was used, and that was very effective. It seems to have worked today as well. But that seems to be working much better when the ball is slightly scruffed up. Comes on much slower to the batter. Shivam Dube will be ready to try and pump it on the leg side.
Last over coming up. Jimmy Neesham, 3 for 22 of 3. Round the wicket. Dube goes high but not long enough. But he was never there. Oh my God, it is. He was searching for it. It tells you how good the Akshar Patel catch was the other day. This was as tough, if not tougher. Well, he's got long on, as Neesham. He hasn't got long off. It's the skipper who had to backpedal and had a lot of real estate. Got a fingernail on it, and watch this pop up. Ooh, just above the right eye. Had a bit of insult. It does go into the fence, but what a great effort from the captain. But now, Neesham, he's under the pump a little. First one goes for 4. And, both you gentlemen left and right of me saying at 240 odd, can India breach 250 in this final over? Long off is still in. Off. It is hitting arm. He's got a lovely bat swing that picks it up from wherever and deposits it to deep mid-wicket. A small little cameo from Shivam Dube yet again, when others weren't able to get boundaries. 2 on the bounce already. You had to go the slower bumper or the slower one much fuller. This one on length. Shivam Dube just used his height and brilliant bat swing to good advantage. Going high over mid-wicket. India going past 240. He's a monster hitter, this man. How many fielders can you put out? Long off is going out. Point is coming in. He doesn't play too many square behind square. His hitting arc is straight down the ground. This is dangerous. It really is for a right armer coming round to the lefty. 6 more. As good a shot as any you will. Absolutely classic. Over extra cover with wings on it. And it's just sailed away effortlessly from the big guy.
Just have a look at his balance here. He hasn't looked to overhit it. Good stable base, simple flow, just going through the line of the ball, and that's what's good death hitting. Not losing shape, trying to hit it too hard. Lovely batting by Shivam Dube. Under pressure, when you're nervous, it's so hard to do this. Credit to him so far.
This Indian team is a batting juggernaut. And backdrop. Look at it. It's a sea of blue with a speckle of white.
And Jimmy Neesham having a chat that, mainly to break the pattern, not giving it away in a jiffy, just taking time in between deliveries.
20 score at this ground now. One bounce, 4 more. Shivam Dubey saying, what part of the ground do I fancy? And 250 comes up. Once again for the third time by India tournament.
There are good-looking players and then there are effective players. Shivam Dubey, definitely the latter. And how effective has he been for Team India in this World Cup? Every time he's walked out to bat, no matter what the situation, he's adapted and got the job done. Yet again, on a big night in the finals, he's taking India past 250. 22 of just the 6 so far, and a bit to come, I would think.
Well, they're just making it look so easy. Still 2 deliveries to go. 20 off, folks. Nisha, little rattle to say the least. Yeah, they slowed the game down, had a discussion. But now he's going to go back over. Just shows you the tension. 2 balls left. He's 22 off 6. Tilak Verma wanted the single. He's a mean hitter himself, Tilak Verma. Dubey says, it's mine, I'll take the last ball.
So what's the replay there? 4, 6, 6, 4. This is the first one. Santner missing that. Next 2 beautiful shots. One that was bludgeon, and the next one an artistic shot over covers. And this probably the easiest of the lot. The last ball was blind spot, Harsha. He didn't see that much, and that's such a tough area for a left-hander to hit.
High legs inside the circle, but the man out on the boundary, that square leg. Last ball of the innings. India got a gigantic total on the board. It might be more, it'll be 4 more, and India finished 255. When you are put into bat, you think, how many can I get? And you dream and you think 250 maybe, and India have gone and touched that. Yeah, big applause to the blue juggernaut. It is simply outstanding batting. Slow ball, hits it over the top, can do no wrong. Look at that. 4, 6, 6, 4 dots and a 4 to finish. 24.
Iya dah full charge nak semua.